He is here. He is here, the bunny man. Oh, she's jealous. She is jealous. She's like, well, I want to be here too. Now you're putting everyone can't see you. Your big butt's in the way. Your big butt's in the way. What are you doing with that? Yeah. Oh, now we have the love triangle here. The love triangle. Oh, my bunnies. Isn't that they adorable? Look at them. Look at my rabbits, my friends. You see that? You see that lovely, lovely critters here? Look at, they make up a heart. Isn't that adorable? That means love right there, right? The opposites coming together, the alchemy of the rabbit romance right here is for your entertainment leisure. Look at how adorable she is. She just wants to be loved, right? Madam Rabbit, you just want to be loved. I'm trying to get it. Oh, you want to get up? Give him some kisses? What are you doing, Mrs.? What are you doing here? What are you doing? Come over here. Let people see you. There you go. People want to see you're beautiful. You're beautiful. Look at that. You see her nose? Look at that little nose on her. Look at that nose on her. You see that? She's adorable. You want to do the show today, Matt? Oh, she's going to get you. She's going to get you. Oh, she's getting feisty now. She's getting upset. She's like, get off my blankie. Get off my blankie. Oh, where are you going? She's going to attack the other rabbit. Oh, why did you have to go attack him? He didn't do nothing to you. All right. Let me put the green screen on here, my friends. And we'll get started for your entertainment leisure here. The rabbits, Mr. and Miss. Were you coming back for more? You want to be seen again? You want to be seen again? Come here. You want to be. She's like, now you're not camera shy. What do you want? You're over here kissing the camera. What are you doing? What are you doing, lady? You want to say hello to everyone? Oh, look at that. She's getting mad. She's gonna bite me. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get that thing. Get it. You get it. They get funny when they get playful. Where are you going, madam? People are looking at you. People are looking at you. All right. All right, enough of the bunnies, my friends. You've got to see them and all of their glory. Now it's time for your spiritual entertainment. Let me get the green screens up here, and we'll begin right again. All right. Putting it together. I got to put my camera up on the stand here so we can begin the festivities. Oh, here it comes. Sticking it in there. Ooh, yeah. There we are. All right. Let me get my wonderful, wonderful walking stick here. Oh, man, I'm all tangled up in my cloak now. That's always fun. Getting cloak. Your cloak gets tangled up around you. Oh, man. All right. I think I am good. I am good to go here. Here it comes, my friends. Here it comes. All right, let's see here. Oh, it's coming. Hear the voice of the bard, who present, past, and future sees, whose ears have heard the holy word that walked amongst the ancient trees, calling the lapsed soul and weeping in the evening dew, that might control the starry pole and fallen light renew. O earth, return. Arise out of the dewy grass. Night has worn, and the morn rises from the slumberous mass. Turn away no more, while wilt thou turn away? The starry floor, the watery shore, is given thee to the break of day. Good to be with you, my friends. It is I, your spiritual entertainer. Nothing more, nothing less. Returning to you once again. It's good to see the servant of Nubis here. Is that the Nubis servant? Oh, that's someone else. I'm sorry. Zerg is here, Goblins of here, Ham Sandwich, Mills Coolin, The Shadow, Steve is here. Steve saw you, Zerg, on another channel. He likes trolling people too. I'm like, yeah, that's probably why he came to my channel. Steve came to my channel to troll me, right? You have these people who come to my channel and troll me, and then they never leave. They're like, oh, I really like it here. Yes, I am the master of the trolls. I keep them all in check, right? You like rabbits? Yes, we love rabbits here, right? Rabbits are part of our spirituality here. Yes, Steve was, in fact, he was kicked off. One of my moderators kicked him off, and he came back with another account and said, I'm sorry, can you bring me back? Now he's a moderator like you. Look at that. We got the trolls as moderators. Isn't that something? It's amazing how you could change, things around, right? When people get your comedy, right? Do I have to sacrifice before the stream? Yes, every morning I give a little bit of foreskin to begin the show to the God Yahweh. I'm like, can you help me out today, Yahweh? Here's a little section of my penis skin. Can we get the show going today? John chokes his chicken. Do I remember you? Yes. How can I forget someone choking their chicken? I mean, that's a unique thing in life, right? I do like it here. I believe in paganism, and I find you hilarious. Thank you. Yeah, and I'm not even a pagan. I'm just an entertainer, right? You went too hot too fast. Lesson learned. Yeah, well, it's hard if you have a couple of reefers to have discernment in the way that you do your trolling, right? Sometimes we get a little wild in our trolling. I love doing that, growing up. Prank phone. We can't do that anymore. But when I was like in grade school, we would prank phone call people. And then they started getting these caller ID things, and then we got screwed, right? Now it's very difficult. You have to have a powerful form of technology. Like Steve has all of these technological gadgets to do his pranks on people, right? Freedom, truth, and justice. Our good friend G.I. Joe is here. Turncoats Cox. Yeah. Colorate the star with paganism. That's the thing, Bart. Yeah, and it doesn't have to be. It could be very Christian. I mean, it's a universal symbol of my ancestors, right? You're calling 911. Good. We are. I was concerned about all that noise going on at your place. Yeah, the way that you've been nonstop gooning, I think you need relief. We need to call an ambulance or something over there to tie up your hands or something. I mean, you're going to break your arm. Yeah. My refrigerator running? Yeah, certainly. Jesus can save me. Please save me. Help me. Someone. Paul, have your Jesus save me. What's up with the stick in Red Riding? Does this look like a Red Riding Hood? I mean, these people are dumb. I mean, this is blue, damn it. And it's a walking stick. Yeah. My grandmother has big, sharp teeth. Yeah, why not? Right? She's a wolf in sheep's clothing. Right? Jim, hey, Bart, it's true that 100K subs, you're going to do a vaping stream. I do gummy streams. I don't do vaping streams. Yeah. We're going to hit 100K by Christmas time, I would assume. The average is right now about 10K a month. I'm getting as the subscribers, 10K a month. That is the average. And that goes up and down, right? Our good friend Truthly from the land of the Tishbites. Good to see you, Truthly. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, let's see where we're at here. Yeah. Yeah, that's my favorite. Let's see. Yeah. I always say the same shit every day, right? I mean, just think about that for a moment. I have the exact same conversations with people every day. I mean, that will drive you bonkers, some of you. There's a lot of people, if you're a YouTuber, it's easy to be disheartened, right? By what you experience if you're doing live streams. I'm like, why do I get people who seem to be lacking the change upstairs most often in these conversations, right? Maybe I'm lacking the change, right? You have to be persistent and consistent if you want to make a living doing this, right? That is the only way to go. No weed vape stream. I mean, nicotine. Oh, I mean, cigarettes to me, I think that's a waste of time. I mean, why would I want to enslave myself? Wasting your time, by the way. I'm getting paid for it, Jay. How about you? Yeah. I hope you eventually have 1 million subscribers. That would take at least 10 years. If I keep going with 10,000 subs a month, it would take me 10 years to achieve 1 million, right? So that is very much possible, right? Blake, nice to see you. You got one or two of those big vape stabs. I don't do I don't do the vaping. No, I only eat my gummies. That's it. Now I heard some good news update. Nothing has changed in terms of the legal battles with cannabis makers here in the United States. They're changing the farm bill, is what they're doing. So far, my gummy distiller tells me that everything is going to still remain the same. So that's good news. We'll find out closer to November if we're going to lose our reefers, right? Cigarettes are cool. Yeah, sure they are. Yeah, my spiritual father, he died of lung cancer. He smoked 3 packs a day. I don't think it's cool at all. I think it's dangerous, right? It's hard to walk away from a modern cigarette because they put all kinds of chemicals and shit in it that kill you. It's not like you're going to the indigenous powwow and they're passing around the peace pipe. That's a different substance that you're smoking. American cigarettes are not, like 5% tobacco and the rest a bunch of chemicals, like Newports, right? I mean, what the hell are you doing? Newports are those? You're smoking fiberglass, basically, right? Guys, get out of this shit. He is trying to make you possessed. Yes, he's possessed to skate. Join the army, ST. Son, boofing can be very pleasant. You enjoy boofing your son. How do you do that? Do you like stand on your roof? I mean, what is that? 3 packs probably of shit, not well cured tobacco. Yeah, cured tobacco, organic is much different than the shit that you buy in the grocery store, right? Let's see here. Proper cured cigarettes, they're nice. Yeah. Yeah, and then you have the, what do they call, when I was younger, they called them biddies or Indian cigarettes. You could buy those at the smoke store. And that was just like smoking a reefer. The intensity of the nicotine that was in them got you super high. And you had all of these young people getting addicted to it, right? You tried smoking cigarettes this summer for the first time in your life? Yeah, you got to be careful. I mean, you might not walk away from a cigarette. I mean, you might as well just, the idea of like heroin, I don't think is as strong. You know that, what was his name? Sigmund Freud, he was a big cocaine user, right? He was able to quit cocaine by smoking cigars. I mean, he changed a more powerful drug, right? Let's see here. A bag of weed is all you need. That's right. I mean, 2,000 years of usage, no one's ever died from it, right? 6,000 years. How long has reefer been around? I forgot the Cypress Hill reference, right? Hits from the ball. Someone say bag of weed, Vince shows up. You never smoke cigarettes? Yeah. The Duke of New York is here. Good to have you here. People still roll their own cigarettes. Yeah, you could buy the real cheap shit and roll your own, right? I'm like zigzags, right? Zigzags are supposed to be for cigarettes, not reefers, right? Yeah, you go get some rolling papers. Are you rolling a cigarette? No, you're not. When you go to buy rolling papers at the gas station, right? We know what you're doing with that, right? You're not using those for cigarettes. You're using those for reefers, right? A sack of weed or loyalty? Sack of weed. You roll your own butts. I bet you do. You're a pervert, right? I pray these kids be introduced to heroin-level opiates at the smoke shops. Why would you want to wish such a terrible thing on people? I mean, that's terrible. Don't trust Sylvia? I don't. It's just reefers for me. Sure, those rolling papers are for cigarettes. Oh, man. You come in, your eyes all bloodshot. Can I get a pack of zigzags, please? Yeah. What do you need them for? Oh, for my cigarettes. Yeah. Let's see. The man of Pan. Oh, no. Layla, good to see you. Good to have you here. You got me on my knees. Layla, right? You roll your own tobacco? Look at you. Oh, you like Sylvia extract? Yeah. Yeah. Do you like LSD, Bod? Have you ever tried? I don't like it, no. I did it when I was a teenager. I think it's very dangerous. You never know what you're getting, right, on that paper. It's a very dangerous substance. I don't have a problem with psychedelics use in clinical or religious ceremony. I do have a problem with substance abuse in all forms. I do not promote substance abuse. I promote recreational or healing when it comes to substances. Yeah, I would never use DMT. I think there's a proper context for that. Yep. How many septums for some medical marijuana? 500 septums, sir. 500 septums, and we'll hook you up here. You like smoking? Yeah. Dirty Mikey here. You want the goblin to kiss you? You have to pay for that shit, right? Give me $20 and we'll let the goblins loose, right? Strong does usually turn to a religious ceremony. Yeah. What about peyote? What are you, Jim Morrison? Yeah. Peyote is medicine, right? I don't think our indigenous people here like you using their medicine just to get high, right? That's a sacred herb. It's a sacred plant to these people, the peyote, right? And it has a context for healing, right? Magic mushrooms are being used for clinical depression. It changed your friend's life. Yeah, it's been used to treat untreatable depression and post-traumatic distress disorder as well. It's been, the indigenous people were always right when they wanted to heal you with the psychedelics. Modern science is just catching up, right? I think DMT is found in the human brain naturally. Yeah, that's what gets you all those images and stuff. Meet you by the dumpster. Okay. Is it Thursday? It is. You have to. Are you one of my grinder friends? Is that what you are? Let's see. You got your toad venom vape ready to engage in a ritual. Yeah, I remember at a party, people licking the backs of toads and shit. Nothing would happen. You just had a bad reputation afterwards. Oh, man. Used to go to LSTT. Oh, man. You're part Native American, and I'm ashamed of the Native American social justice warriors. Not all Native Americans are social justice warriors. I think that you have a right to be upset with how people use your culture, but politicians have convinced certain Native peoples for their agenda, and they use them. My spiritual father was an indigenous man, and he never, treated these experiences in a negative thing. He found value. He found a way to tell a story. And that's what real wisdom and tribal leadership does. It is rooted in wisdom and goodness, and can turn around negativity for a positive, right? So you are generalizing that tribal people are justice warriors. You certainly have them, but that is not the consensus of tribal people, right? It's weird, as we talked about this shit yesterday, right, on Discord, right? Ghetto Gandalf, that's right, my friend. LeBron James is here. Good to see you. I am Ghetto Gandalf, coming out the streets of Detroit, Michigan here, conjuring up all kinds of things with my 9mm. Oh, man. How long do you sleep at night? 8 hours, usually. Yeah. And you wake up in between there, probably go to the bathroom or something, right? That's what I call barred in the bed. Yeah, well, you have to pay for that shit. Yeah. Fabulous morning to you, my friend. Why not? Good to have you here for your entertainment leisure. Yeah, we had a long night last night. We were out at our Christian mission, which is downtown Deersville, on our 7 Days to Die Christian server, trying to save the souls of the zombies, right? What was funny is Fiona came on last night, and she saw my clergy shirt. She thought I had gone back to church. She's like, am I hallucinating? You're like, no, this is just for the show here. I never thought I'd be wearing my clergy shirt again, but I put it on to convert the zombies, right? What is this stream about? Whatever you want it to be. I mean, really, I talk to you people, whatever you want to talk about. Where's the fuse box in my house? Up my ass. Yeah, you want to pull one out? Yeah. Am I a devil worshiper? Certainly. Yeah. Let's do that today. Little devil worship, right? Sam Song, good to see you. Good to have you here for your entertainment leisure. Last night's stream was awesome. Blake is hilarious. Yeah. Brother Blake, trying to save the zombie souls, right? We did our best. Now, today, during the day, I might play some Oblivion. I don't know what I'll play. Whatever the consensus of games, I will play this afternoon. I don't know if I'm going to be here tonight. Might spend some time, with my wife this evening. She gets out of work early, so I might not be here tonight. Layla, you got me on my knees. Oh, thank you for joining our community. Layla, now there's a members-only tab. And if you go to that members-only tab on my page, there will be a Discord link. Our Discord community. Isn't that wonderful, right? Yeah, think about joining us, my friends. My promise to you, as long as people are buying me coffees, I'll be here every day for the next 25 years. Oblivion Remastered, that would be awesome. That's what you want to see, yeah. What is the color of the night? Depends on what do you see in your heart, right? Good morning, Viper. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. You have too much weed. Does anybody want a pound or two? Yeah, certainly. That would be nice. Yeah. You need Jesus? Why? Why do I need Jesus? I think you need Jesus, sir. I think you need Jesus. Right? You're a little bit judgmental, don't you think? Jesus said, pull the rod out of your own backside before you try to pull the rod out of the backside of another, right? Or something like that, right? This is a homosexual stream, by the way. It's Thursday. Just to let you aware that it's all gay fever here today. Tupac, you need to get the hate out of your heart, right? Tupac was hilarious. When he died, the detective is like, who did this to you? Who did this to you? And Tupac's last words to the detective was, fuck you. He died. Could he have died any other way, right? Tupac, right? That was such he was such an interesting human being, Tupac. Rap music hasn't been the same since, right? Sky Oblivion. They're probably never going to finish that. Come on, Bethesda. When are we going to stop Sky Oblivion and all this other shit? Give us our damn Elder Scrolls game. We're tired of this shit. Right, French? We are tired of this shit. Found. Good to have you here. Pizza's here. You got Jesus too. He's helping you in all your flesh. Oh, you people are terrible. Oh, man. He died so you can go to heaven? Why couldn't you just go to heaven? I mean, why does someone have to die? Yeah, remove the plank from your ass. before you try to remove the plank from someone else's ass. Yes, I agree, Donkey. Donkey Kong here. We can only imagine what kind of plank you got up your backside, right? With the name Donkey Kong. Oh, my, you know that's inappropriate, right? Donkey Kong. It's probably not an appropriate name for a Christian gentleman, right? You think it's just a video game, don't you? Or you've been fooled. You've been fooled. What am I doing? I'm entertaining people. What are you doing? Do I love Jesus? The archetype of the Christ to me has always been a part of my life. So I certainly would adhere to that. The loving of Jesus. That this fatherly reality has always been a part of my life. You want GTA 6 to come out already? Yeah, I never got into that game. My son played it. I'm like, you're not playing that in my house, because I don't like the objectification of females. Now, you're free to do whatever the hell you want. That's just part of my personal convictions. Yeah, some things I think when you have a simulation where you pimp out hoes and abuse them, I think that is inappropriate for a game. Yeah, but you do whatever the hell you want. I don't care. Oh, where are we at? The abomination shall be fulfilled. You need hooked on phonics, my friend, for your Christianity. It will do wonders. Yeah. Brother, that's wizardry. Yeah, what's wrong with wizardry? We can have fun. We can have fun. You're an atheist and raised Christian. I saw a lot of toxicity in church uniform. Yeah, that's the problem with Christianity. That it's a terrible religion, right? It does not bring life to the world. It does not bring the healing of Jesus. It brings enslavement, control, and manipulation, my friends. Shadow of Mordor, then that's a fun series. I played both the first one and the second one. Now, the lore is way off in terms of the real Tolkien, right? But it's fun to immerse yourself in that environment of Mordor, to see the places, to experience the world. What's really fun is when the orcs come out, like the tribal leader of the orcs, Kuga, Kuga. I mean, I get all aroused inside when I hear that shit, right? That was a fun game, right? I might play that again in the future. Yeah, that would be a fun to stream that, right? That was a lot of fun. You played Mad Max. I never got into the Mad Max game. It didn't really appeal to me. I certainly loved watching the movies. I watched all of those growing up, and then I watched the new ones with Mr. Hardy there. Yeah, he's a wonderful actor, right? Mr. Hardy. You shall not pass. There you are. There's your you shall not pass. You like Jesus. I don't like people being cruel in his name. Yeah, that's terrible, right? I never say anything bad about Jesus at all. It's an important reality for me. And it's unfortunate that people come on here and are dicks, but that's been going on for 2,000 years. That's what Christianity should not be around, because look what it's doing to people. It's making them into fundamentalists, right? Get wrecked, nerd. Yeah. Bard, Donkey Kong. Oh, you want me to do some Donkey Kong on you? Yeah. Mad Max is like Batman. It's super under. I never played the Arkham Knight either, right? But I heard it was a well thought out game, right? Jesus, help that man, please. Yes, help me. Yeah, help me out here, Mr. Potter. No, well, what a compliment. It's because I wear the glasses, right? I'm always Harry Potter now, right? Because of I'm like going blind. When I turned I had 20/20 vision till like 45 years old. And then slowly, I started out at 150, then went to 175. Now I'm at 200s for my reading glasses here, because I just can't see shit anymore, right? Preach it, Bard. He's acting appropriately towards people who are acting appropriately. Yeah, I don't mind how you act. If you act inappropriately in my chambers here, I'm going to have a good time with you. You have come into my house, my arena, and if you want to act like an idiot, I will certainly turn that into entertainment for everyone. Yeah, most of the people watch me for that very reason, is they like how I respond to people, right? And I am a master of the rhetoric. I am a master of we used to call them capping contests when I was a child. We'd insult one another over and over again until there was a victor, right? So that's where I'm coming from. And if you want to go head to toe, you're going to lose, because I'm quite skilled in the art of the criticism here. I'm the main character. What am I doing? You are melted buttery. Oh man, you're making me all aroused. Damn, melted buttery. What a name. Oh man, slay that dragon. Yep. You are a Christian, and Christians are to spend the gospel of Jesus Christ and repent. Who told you that? Little man. Who told you that you must go around talking about religion all the time? You know, you can make anything up that you want about your religion from the Bible. It is not difficult to do so. Why, if you are a Bible person, why do you ignore Jesus's commands about the laws? He said, "He who teaches these laws in any other fashion than what they're presented will be called least in the kingdom of God." And he wasn't talking about 10 commandments. The 10 commandments is something somebody made up. The laws for first century Judaism was all of that shit. And if you're not following it, if you're saying just following 10, you are contradicting the Gospel of Matthew, right? You don't go to church, neither do I. I don't want to be enslaved. What time is it for me? It is what? It is 7 o'clock, right? 7:10, around there. This is the new GTA 6, yes. I am the Baal prostitute. I follow laws, fringes. No one follows laws. Yeah, they make up these false connections with the Jewish religion that are just, erroneous, right? What Christians do to Judaism is terrible. And what they did to the resurrection account is terrible, right? First century Jews were not interested in escaping hellfire. They were interested in being resurrected, right? Because their God was not in a heaven. Their God was in their land. And they wanted to be able to be raised from the dead so they can continue in their relationship with their God who is here. This idea of heaven and hell was never part of first century Judaism. And how can I prove that to you? John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish. That means die. It doesn't mean go to hell. Then should not perish but have everlasting life. That means resurrection from the dead. Doesn't mean going to heaven. What they really distorted are the religion of our Hebrew friends. Orthodox Jews still believe in resurrection. They still believe that their God is in their land, right? Their land is sacred. Their temple is sacred. They bury their dead outside of the east gate because the Messiah is going to come and what? Give them eternal life here, not some other place, right? This is the new Elder Scrolls game. You're right. It's all true. Yeah. The Oblivion music, right? Because that's the best kind of music. Yeah. Austin 3:16 is better. Yeah. What is Sheol then? Sheol is a place of the dead. It is the place of Hades. It is, and Sheol has different context. It is a place of memory that is both in pain and in prosperity. There's Sheol is Hades. It is just like what their Greek neighbors would teach you about. It is not hellfire, right? You're actually a Christian Druid, Bingus, good to see you. Yeah, when I started practicing Druidry, I too was a Christian. Yeah. I'm back, you're a stupid bot. Oh, thank you. That's really mature of you. Yeah, I've heard better insults. Look, he's saying God is better. Now I'm very interested in your religion, right? When you insult me with it, how do I join your church? I want to go to the church of insulting people. That sounds like fun. I want to go door to door, Jehovah Witness style, and knock on the door. Like, we're not interested. Fuck you. Yeah, you should join. God is better, right? That sounds like an awesome religion. Do I like God? What are you, some type of pervert? Yeah. Summon a lottery ticket. I'm trying, Wesley. Look at, you got that Half-Life symbol in here. That's an old game. Community fixes a lot of it. Christianity is a community where people basically have to be nice to you. A cheat code for the community. Yeah. Christianity shouldn't exist. Jesus should be like Socrates. You have schools of thought built around him that help humanity rather than enslave it. Right? Let Jesus be with you. How do you know that Jesus is not with me? Right? What was Jesus's mission? To save zombies. That's why I started a 7 Days to Die Christian server. Every Wednesday night, we have a mission downtown Deersville. We try to reach the lost, the zombie folk, right? It's not good what they're doing. They're going around devouring everyone. And that is unhealthy, and we're trying to save their souls, right? I am better. Praise me, bitches. Please bless your pizza. Well, your pizza rolls, your hot pockets, one or the other. Kevin Howe, good to see you, our good friend, for your entertainment leisure. You think God is sexy? Well, in a manner of speaking, the sexual component is not separated from divinity. The idea of arousal in spiritual traditions is not something that is foreign, right? The idea of divine eros is not inappropriate, right? It's what you're doing with it that can be inappropriate, right? Not trying to be rude, but what do you think of the many weirdos exploit religion and people's belief? Exploit religion and people's belief? Well, it depends on the context, really, right? What is a druid? A druid is a practitioner of earth-based spirituality. Yeah, and there's different flavors of druidry. Druidry really is your natural disposition, is a high priest of the natural, right? We are all druids, but modern druidry as a spirituality is just how to live out earth-based spirituality. I am a member of the Order of Bards, Ophites, and Druids. They have their own way of doing it, right? It's helping you to get in touch with what you are, right? And it's very important at this point in our humanity. Modern druidry is growing. The spirituality is taking off because it's all inclusive. There's no dogma to it. But at its core, it helps you to realize that everything that you are looking for is right here. It's within you and around you. You are nature, and nature is you. And within that mystery of nature is everything wonderful, everything of heaven, everything that is divine, right? You are new. Welcome. Triggered Christian count 333. Oh, animism is a world's only true religion. Yeah, one of the you'll find a lot of Druids who are animist, right? And that is a diverse way of understanding the world around you. It's not all done the same, right? Are we talking about religions? Everything's religious, right? Underboss, good to see you, our good friend. Is nature God? Some people would say yes. I am a panentheist, so I would say that nature proceeds from the uncreated energies of divinity. So I'm a panentheist. I'm not a pantheist. Yeah. Allah is great, good for him. Why do you have to keep repeating it? Does Allah get an erection every time you say it? Yeah. She was very Christian, Catholic. She believed Native Americans. She felt peace amongst earth. Well, that's beautiful, right? That's beautiful. The apologetics ain't so bad. They sorry, you know. Yeah, apologetics is really a replacement for spirituality. The Christian apologists replace the gospel by trying to convince everyone rather than to show them, right? Religion has to be experienced. When it remains in the realm of knowledge, it really doesn't do anything for you except build up your ego, right? Is this some kind of cult? Yes, it is. You want to join us? Being a druid sounds like effort. Can I just take someone else's word? There's no effort. It is natural for humans to be druids. Just realizing there's effort in renewing your mind and heart, certainly. But it is natural. You don't have to like conjure it up in your head. Go out and walk in the wilderness. You will begin to discover feelings, emotions, presence, right? When you go out, why do people like going for walks in the woods? Because that draws upon your natural reality of being a druid, right? You have a serious question. How are you doing in life? Wonderful. I'm living the best way I've ever lived. And I'm 50 years old. I'm at the top of the mountain right now. Yeah. Give up your foreskins and join us. Let's see here. Why ban someone, bro? Even hate Jesus. I don't ban anyone. If you are being a prick, my moderators will ban you. Only children copy and paste Bible verses over and over again. That doesn't do shit for people, right? If you want people to take your Christianity seriously, you have to demonstrate the love of Jesus to them. And you don't love them by annoying the shit out of them with your Bible verses. Yeah. Oh, you want a good pickle, do you? Let's see. Bod, do you fast? Yes, I do. The fasting is very important for your spirituality because it redirects the energies that you normally. So you have to understand your stomach guides your life, most of it, right? You are thinking, your body and mind are in like a harmony to always achieve the stomach purposes. When you fast, you're saying, I'm not using that energy for that anymore. I'm taking that energy gets repurposed. And the Greeks would call that the noetic energy. You return it to the eye of your soul, the nous, right? When you do fasting. It's very important, right? To practice that. What kind of shapes have you been enjoying today? Oh, my Lucky Charm cereal. Yeah, all the shapes in there. It's been so much fun. You took a massive dump. Well, good for you. I'm glad I brought the best out of you. Yeah. Yeah. Layla, remember, Jesus loves you too. Yeah. They should call the first meal of the day Hurst. Yeah. Time means energy, and energy is time. The wheel keeps turning. Let's see here. Where am I at here? Fasting is overcoming the lower natures of the gut and the loins. Yeah. Yeah. When you don't you have to understand much of your instinctual drive for survive consumes a lot of your energy, your natural energy in life. And the spiritual disciplines, put a curve on that, right? And that people become powerful that practice these disciplines. I mean, that is a matter of fact in the history of religion. That when you are not letting your instinctual drive determine your destiny, right? When you rise above, being like all the other animals, you walk into a place of power and presence, right? Helps you master of the temple. That's right. Do I prefer coffee or tea? Coffee. Yeah. Potion Master is here. Good to see you, Lord Potion Master. Good to have you here. You're finishing a video, but the Potion Master is here, snacking now. Thank you, Potion Master. What do you get out of Lucifer? A legit question. Oh, he's a great lover. That's why. That's what I get. Can you do better? Yeah. Have you met Papa Smurf? Yes, he is doing well. Yeah, Papa Smurf, Gargamel and the gang. Yeah, all getting along well, right? Abraham Accords was the start of the tribulation. October 7th was the breaking. You're out of time, my brother. Oh shit, what am I going to do now? The rapture is about to happen. I can't wait for it to happen. All of you assholes will get out of here and leave us heathens alone. Yeah. Let's see here. You are right on many topics, but you would be terrified if you understand God's eternal judgment. Here it is. This is how I respond to people who want to scare the shit out of me with their religion. Right there. The idea of eternal judgment is ridiculous. It makes God into an asshole. Why do you want to serve a God who only cares how well you perform and follow his rules? Yeah, what a terrible God you have. Holy Spirit, seek this man's soul and heal him. Yes, somebody touched my penis. I need healing. That's why I left Christianity. Oh, man. Let's see here. The rapture is here. Oh, good. Goodbye. Take all of you assholes out of here. Yeah, you know that I am the false prophet, right? I work for the Antichrist. And you're helping my algorithm today, right? I am a servant of Lord Beelzebub, and I am the false prophet who has come to prepare the armies through my YouTube channel. And you are helping my algorithm by doing your commentary, right? Oh no, God's a dick and judges everyone. Yeah. What do you think about the Jews, out of curiosity? I'm still trying to get over the Canadians before I can really comment on any other people groups in the world. I mean, the Canadians, they have me baffled, right? I'm still trying to figure it out. Bless you, sir. Yeah, Timo blessings. Thank you. Timo blessings. That's important. What is this purpose of this channel? To arouse you, right? This is an extension of my OnlyFans page here. Bringing you the proper arousal in the morning, right? We're trying to stamp out the purpose of this channel is we're trying to stop the worldwide epidemic of erectile dysfunction. I have been called by God here to talk about your penises and to get them back into the proper functioning once again. I've been sent by God. I'm on a mission. Yeah. Venus, Saturn. Yeah. Don't tell them. Don't tell them. Camera lady, good to see you. Good morning to you. Our good friend Cam. She's got a fun channel if you want to go subscribe to her. She likes drawing shit. She has got a beautiful garden and everything. She's a beautiful artist, right? You could sit there and have a conversation. She'll talk to you about life and stuff as she's drawing her pictures and things. Go check out her channel, right? Go give her a subscription. You'll enjoy it. She streams like on Wednesdays, which is perfect for me because that's when I take my kids to their youth group. So I'm just sitting out in the hall there, and so I get to watch the camera lady there while I'm sitting they're doing their youth group. Consider the blue juice and all the YouTube. Yeah, I'm glad I got YouTube Premium again. I got all of this false advertisement like Ice-T, who once was a rapper. Colors. The gangs of AA will never die, only multiply. Colors. Now he is making the color is about blue chews, right? He's talking about his wiener getting hard for his fun, right? Ice-T. This guy is crazy. Yeah, that's why people watch me. I've lost my mind, right? You should see some of the people that Steve introduces me to on YouTube. I mean, there's a lot of people. Now, I thought I was crazy. Some of these people that are streaming on YouTube, I mean, I don't have words for, right? Beware the Canadian in the chat there. Watch out. Yeah, watch out for the Canadians, right? The Canadians are coming. Canada has a big vampire problem, camera lady was telling us about. That's why they have ketchup chips up there, right? Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Almond Joy has nuts, Mounds don't, right? You like my channel? Thank you. Kid Bug. Yeah. We love a king and can bestow a crown. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, Steve follows lots of interesting people, right? He had Minnie Manson was trying to pick up Steve. I'm like, Steve's my lover, Minnie Manson. You leave Steve alone. He is my lover. You can't have him, right? Yeah, Minnie Manson. He's an interesting character. Like you could tell that something's going on there. But you know all these people that you would consider that have lost their mind when you watch them on YouTube. They have a creativity to them that attracts you, right? Some of these YouTubers like Drip 2Ps, right? Something's going on there in his life, but he is very creative at the same time. Like Pastor Ricky Baba, he's a religious fanatic, but at the same time, he's very entertaining, right? He made a Michael Jackson video yesterday. Ricky Baba, this clown Christian man going around doing the moonwalk and shit. Yeah. Jose is one of them. Yeah. You see all these people like Steve and Zerg here, they came on here to troll me, right? Because of my atmosphere that I provide here for mental health, right? And they end up staying and hanging out, right? A lot of these people, what they lack in their creativity is unfortunately substance, right? I try to offer people something, right? A picture show can only be so entertaining, right? And you get bored with it. Yeah, you need substance to your experience. Yep. Pizza's full price always. Yeah. Religious spots, yeah, they're here all the time, right? What is the significance of the dot below the bunny on your staff? I could put string in here if I wanted to and hang crystals and feathers and shit like that. Or this is the way the spirit of the rabbit comes into the hollow stick, right? It is for an entity to live in there. Yeah. Jesus is Lucifer, son of dawn. The problem with this modern occult reference to Jesus being Lucifer, the big problem with it is Lucifer is a made-up word by a Christian saint that inserted it in the Latin Vulgate. It was never in the Bible. So I hate to ruin your fun. Yeah. Be one with the essence. Tell me how to do it. That sounds like fun. High quality Jesus, right, pizza? Yeah. I'm running out of salt for your glass vial. Oh shit! Better go get that resource. Eos, Asoteria, Easter foods, the worship of Lucifer. Lucifer is not a real word in the Hebrew tradition. A Christian made it up in the 4th century. It was never in the Bible, right? The Jesus junkies are enforced today. Not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, this is a hair. I just showed my rabbits. They're down here at my feet. At the beginning of the show, I shared my rabbits with you, right? Skyrim cosplay. How dare you? I am an Oblivion NPC. You should know the music. You have Oblivion in your name. What's wrong with you? I can't stand these children in their Skyrim reference. You're a poser. You have Oblivion in your name and you cannot recognize the culture and context here. Shame on you, child. Shame on you. The light bringer, the luminous one. Yeah, all made up. All made up. It's not gay. It's for religious purposes. Yeah. Well, it's gay too. Yeah. Yeah. Poser. That's right. Yeah, mic drop. It is always about religion in the morning. Religion is what we do, right? Everything to me is religious. When I play video games, that is a religious experience. Religion is merely my creativity. Lord Toki, you like Jesus? Good. What's going on, sunshine? Spiritual entertainment. Comedy and spirituality together. Don't forget, what's going on with the like button here? You got people watching, not touching the like button? I do this for a living. Please go up and touch that. We got all these people here. You should go up, touch your like button. right? I'm going to be here for another hour, and we're below the quota. If I don't get to 100 likes, my wife puts me out on the street corner. She's like, you don't have enough commercial clout today. Go to the street corner and do homosexuality for the neighbors. So save my backside. Do you look up to King Nebuchadnezzar? Yeah, he gets me all hot and bothered. Yeah. If you live by the law and not the spirit, you will not understand. Saving people you know nothing about. Oh, save my soul. Oh, it is well with my soul. The fundamentalist on hero. Save me. Oh, save the bard. Yeah, like, subscribe. Join our community. We have a good time. You see that join button there? You see it? Like tomorrow night, we're playing Dungeons and Dragons with my community, live stream, around 4:45, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We play games together. Last night, we played 7 Days to Die together. We have a wonderful community of diverse people, atheists, pagans, Christians, Muslim, Jews, self-proclaimed deities. Join our community. We have Satanists too, all in one place having a good time, right? You'll have a gay old time. Yeah. He's a Satanist. Oh no, Satan. I'm 1996 played Morrowind Oblivion. Then you should recognize the music in the background. Can't you hear it? Look, I'll turn it up for you. 100%. Can you not understand? Child, this is not Skyrim. This is Oblivion music, damn it. This is so much lack of education and culture out there, right? This is shameful behavior. Shameful. The Christian IP has changed ownership a few times. Yeah, pretty much. This is the best community. Amazing. Thank you for being a part of it. Paul Dixon, good to see you, our good friend. Andy Ashley. Paul, you're on our Discord server, right? If not, we need to get you on there because you're here every damn day, right? If you need help, let me know. We'll have someone help you to get on there, Paul. Right? Now you hear it. I had to turn it up. It wasn't loud enough. Yeah. Now you understand. You know the worst part of the cemetery is the digging up. Well, medieval method here is the practitioner of necrophilia. You know, an art that is a 500 gold piece fine in Cyrodiil, right? Let's see, that's just a little bit too loud here. Thoughts on the Israelis or Palestine? I told you, I can't get over the damn Canadians. Canada makes ketchup chips, for goodness sake, right? What's going on with the Canadians? I mean, they have a problem with vampires and forest fires and all. Their hockey teams are not doing too well anymore. What's going on with it's because the icebergs are melting. Right up there, our Canadian friends are losing their minds from all the ancient chemicals being released up there from the icebergs, right? Especially the people in Toronto. Oh my goodness. Oh, let's see here. That's not what they worship. I don't know what Canadians worship. I mean, ketchup chips is pretty strong, right? Yeah. Ketchup. Yeah, they have ketchup chips, damn it. That's some weird shit. I used to live, I have relatives in Windsor, and my grandmother would go back and forth across the border and bring this weird shit called ketchup chips. I mean, that's probably why I have erectile dysfunction eating that shit when I was a child, right? You said it. That's right. There seem to be a lot of wildfires all over the world, missing children every time, which is very strange. You think there's a connection, right? You think there's a connection? Preach that funny religion, Brother Love. Brother Love, Shannon, good to see you. Oh, praise the Lord, Brother Love. Yeah, you had ketchup just before. They're not that bad. Just wait till you're older. Your penis ain't going to work anymore. Ketchup chips causes erectile dysfunction. That's why so many Americans that are suffering from it, they went to Canada, right? I don't know if camera lady is still here, but she could tell you all about it. Am I unemployed? Yes. I live in my mother's basement. I goon all day long. Do you support atheism? I don't support anything. I'm an entertainer. I don't give a shit what your philosophies are. Atheists are my friends. So that might help you. What if I told you I am a descendant of Mahu's Dagon? House Dagon is a disgrace. Yeah. House Dagon is a disgrace. You're all ash vampires to me. For the small price of a cup of coffee, you could become a channel member. Go down to the join buttons, my friend. Help about out. I mean, we have these conversations every day. The least you could do is buy me a coffee every month. I mean, really, right? I'm on here several times throughout the week for your entertainment leash. This is 40 hours minimum. I am here doing this entertainment for you, my friends. There's always videos. There's always content. I release YouTube shorts every day. Once a month, I release a video about the practice of modern Druidry in my video section. There's always D&D streams going on here. Our community is quite diverse in terms of belief and philosophy. All religions are fiction. The only truth is love. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. You don't like the Christian God? Yeah. Greetings from Germany. Baron von Duino Alpha and the Omega is here. You are welcome, Dels. You are welcome. Akatosh is showing me Akatosh doesn't matter. None of these other divines matter. All that matters is Telos. He is the only one that matters. None of the other ones matter. They don't matter. The Pope's throne in the Vatican. Oh, yeah. I would join, but I cannot get my paycheck from my factory job. Well, you could be here every day, right? That's a good way to get in. I give out free memberships at the beginning of the month. There's other community members that give out free memberships. Jesus of Nazareth and Father are everything. See, I'm going to stop you right there at Nazareth. Nazareth is not a real place. It was based on a mistranslation of what was on his cross. Jesus the Nazorian is what it said. So these people who did not understand that made up a mystical place called Nazareth, which never existed in that area. It was not a real place. You see what they can do? They start with a bad translation and then they run with it and create their mythology around it, right? Witchy friend, Loopy After Dark is here. Good to see you, our generational witch and conjurer, Loopy After Dark. Good to have you here. I would love to be a part of the Discord. You see that join button there? Go buy me a coffee, small, medium, or large. Or be here all the time and someone will get you in, right? I do this for a living, so people who buy me the coffees, that helps me to keep coming back here. If people aren't buying the coffee, I will do this as a hobby. I won't do it every day, right? So that's very important for me that people, I mean, small coffee is like $2, right? I mean, these coffees help me to pay my bills and to keep coming back here. Let's see here. Can I get a shout out? Yeah, sure, Matty. There you are. You can join the Discord server. You see the join button there? That's the way to join, right? Strong's Concordance. It says, God said his name forever in Exodus is He-Wah, He-Wah. Yes. What the problem with Strong's Concordance, the Masoronic text is a farce. It took 10 centuries after Jesus for this book to be complete. And it was a book that was a contradiction to Christianity to begin with. The Christians were using the Septuagint to prove that Jesus was the Messiah. So the community of Jews that lasted, which was the Pharisaical tradition, They came up with their own editors and books and things to make sure the Christians didn't use their book anymore to promote the Messiah. The Old Testament didn't really become a canon for Christians until the 13th century. Because of that, right? There was different historical churches use different Old Testaments. An example of that is the Ethiopian. They have like the most books of all the Christian churches of the Old Testament, right? You are blind, but now you'll see. Let love take the lead, my friend. You prefer energy drinks over coffee. You have a 12-pack next to you. Well, that's not always the best thing for your heart, right? Yeah, I'm a big espresso person. I try to have at least a few shots a week to get me going again, right? Oh, man, Jin Saki is here with all of his Christian crosses. East meets west. He's breathing with 2 lungs now. The etymology of Jah is a defiant yelling, the first understanding of profanity. Yeah, go Jah off. Yeah. You missed the coffee? Well, it's never too late, Loopy. You're a conjurer, right? You are a practitioner of herbology and all of these fun traditional remedies. I'm sure you can conjure a good cup of coffee up in your pentagram. Yeah. What is this? Bit off is a goat. It is spiritual entertainment. That's what it is. What is this channel about? Whatever you want it to be. I am just a facilitator of conversations. That's it, right? You people bring the show here. Whatever you want to talk. You want to talk about Dungeons and Dragons? Let's talk about it, right? You want to talk about the great, so saith the great Alando. You want to talk about the history of prophecy and Candlekeep, for instance? We can talk about it. You want to talk about the practitioner of modern druidry? We can talk about it. You want to talk about movies like The Odyssey? We can talk about it. Whatever you want to talk about, right? I can make a good cup of chicory. Oh, look at you got the real shit. Look at that. How old am I? I'm 50. Hail the 4 cheeses. Hula jalapeno pizza. Jalapeno pizza is actually quite tasty. I accidentally picked one up from Little Caesars, and I was quite surprised at the flavor combination of the jalapeno, right, with the cheese. It gave it a nice kick. I haven't had one since, but I would certainly love to make that. You always have to be careful. The jalapeno, if they're too hot, they will burn the shit out of you, right? I substitute banana. I like the banana peppers. That's another good substitution on a pizza. Banana peppers. They have a certain spice to them. So Jar Jar Binks be cut from this? Hell no. Jar Jar Binks was a wonderful entertainment for young people. And it's sad that people got all mad at George Lucas. And that's why he sold everything to Disney. He was tired of you assholes. And he was tired of the criticism. He is making a family movie. They wanted something dark and dangerous. Well, now you got Disney. Good job. Right? Do what you will and live with it. Agree or disagree. I think that's a shitty philosophy. Because when you are doing what you will, you hurt people in the process. Sometimes when you are doing something like substance abuse, I'm not hurting anybody with my crack pipe. Yes, you are. You're hurting your family. You are not an island. This modern esoteric principle that comes from the occult, doest thou wilt and hurt no one, is really bullshit, and it doesn't do anything for the world. It's an excuse to indulge yourself, is what it is. It doesn't help humanity. And it's a terrible philosophy. Pineapple on pizza, you are a sinner. You need to go to confession. Anchovies and black olives, you are a sinner. You need to go, that's witchcraft right there. You need to go to church. Yeah. Why would anyone send money? Was that your mom sending money from? Yeah, thank you, mother, up there. Yeah, my mother sends me my reefer money every day because she doesn't want me coming back upstairs. She's like, "You're an adult now. Live in the basement." And so that's how I've been conducting myself. Eos Mary have 5 sons. What the hell? I can't even understand what the hell you're saying. Sabluku is here, our Roblox Christian. He's trying to get me on a server forever. Step on anybody and everybody, and the end of the day, who cares? I care. You should care. We never will evolve as a species as long as people are self-centered. Our evolution is rooted in the capacity to love one another. And if we're not learning to do that, we will not evolve. We will stay in one place. We need to get rid of terrible philosophies like doest thou wilt and harm no one, because that does not allow us to evolve as a humanity, right? There's no God but Allah. It's Allah Akbar here, full effect. It's a trap. General Allah Akbar, it's a trap. Oh, man. 7 of Anubis Vixen is here, spitting the facts about the Bible. Oh, orange juice is here. First thing in the morning, you need a good glass of orange juice in the chat to help you have a proper nourishment for your future bowel movement, a good glass of orange juice in the morning. Smash that like button, friends, right up there. Hit it, touch it. You see it? The like button at the top of your screen. That's how I make a living. People like you touching me. The world needs to wake up and look within. Yes. This is what depression looks like. What's wrong with it? What's wrong with being depressed? Nothing. Yeah. Some people struggle deeply with depression, and I certainly have in my life. And I've used my dark moments for my creativity. How about you? You're just using it to be a dick to people. And you're going to continue to be depressed as long as you operate in that mentality. You don't have to be a dick, right? You're only being a dick because inside something's not right, right? Oh, not selling drugs is practically un-American. Well, in a manner of speaking, right? You know, most Americans, we are enslaved to our drug taskmasters, the government, the big pharma, right? They've enslaved us, and they continue to offer these miracles that allow us to fund their pockets, to allow them to thrive. There's certainly something behind this reality that makes you unhealthy, right? It's making you unhealthy. Why do you trust blindly, like these organizations in the government that tell you, oh, you can use that as an injection, you can take that pill, you can eat that food? You are blindly trusting these authorities, right? Who have historically fucked up many times and have led and have been proven to show unhealth. You know, what's unfortunate is when the new regime's change happened, I was a big fan of Mr. Kennedy. He's not doing anything, right? He is limited in his ability to reform and to change. He had a good message, right? And what's unfortunate, I mean, he sacrificed his, desire to be the president so he could participate on a level where he could really help people. Now, that is commendable, right? That he was willing to submit to a power he doesn't agree with in order to help people. But unfortunately, there's no change, right? Am I enslaved? In some ways, I'm learning not to be a slave, and that takes time. How did you get here? The goddess brought you here. My soul is on loan. Prove it. Prove that my soul is on loan. Everything that is so literally kills us, everything, the water, everything, right? Let's see here. You are empty inside. Well, you need more pizza, that's why. Why am I back here from scrolling? Because the goddess brought you here. There's something you need to hear here. That's why you're here, right? Now, you could certainly leave if you want. No one's keeping you here. But something here is for you if you're willing to listen. Can you explain further? I love the honesty. I am enslaved as well. Yeah. As soon as we come into this world, there are powers that wish to enslave you, right? The archon that the Gnostics called it, right? There are energies or presence or power in this world that is not interested in you as a person. They're interested in feeding off of you. Think of people at the top being vampires, right? How do they feed off of you? Mostly through your fear, mostly through your division. This is real energy. Look at what religion and politics does to people, right? It causes a level of fear that it becomes a source. Now, when I was a Christian minister, I had to deal with exorcisms, right? Every time a demonic entity manifests, it does so with fear. The entity might be this small, but it manipulates what's going on here in order to invade you and invade your life. Everything begins with that fear, that illusion that is caused by whatever factors, and that becomes a power and an energy. You ever watch these people, like there's a show on HBO about people who have dealt with entities that have ruined their life. I think it's called A Ghost Ruined My Life. You will notice a theme of terror. Like they'll throw a knife across the room. They never kill the people. They feed off of that energy, right? These entities, right? And that is something I see in our world, that there are certainly beings orchestrating our fear and feeding off of it. Now, I cannot prove that. You could certainly see the physical aspects of something terrible happening, where you have this historical control and manipulation, keeping people down and keeping certain people on the top, right? You could certainly trace that out. And it doesn't have to be spiritual. You could certainly see the patterns there, right? Welcome, peace. How did people get rid of the things ruining their lives? I have that going on. The only way you could get rid of a dark reality in your life is to understand what you're rooted in. You are rooted in the ultimate reality, the ultimate power of divinity, right? No one is separated from God, whatever you want to call it. That is your root. And, you have to renew your mind to see that connection, right? It took me a long time to see that I'm loved, right? I used to sleep with the lights on every night. I was scared shitless every night. And it took me a long time to trust that I'm not alone. I remember when I joined Christianity to try to help my problem that I was having, right? And I remember this presence, this darkness coming over me. And I'm like, what the fuck, God? I'm a Christian now. What is this bullshit? And I heard a voice that said, I put my power in you, my son. It wasn't going to do it for me. I had to realize what I already had. And realizing what you had breaks you free from this vampire that sucks the life out of you. You have to realize that you're rooted, that you're connected, that you're not separated from God. You have everything inside of you. And that's where your true power is, by being what God is in the world. These people that do their exorcisms, they do them half-assed and half-hearted. They go, in the name of Jesus. The demons don't give a shit about the name of Jesus. They give a shit when you are Jesus. To understand that you are a son or a daughter of the Most High. When you realize what you are, a child of divinity, they are afraid. That's when you become a problem to them, right? Agree. Thank you. Shout out to the mods for keeping the psychopaths for typing all the caps. Well, when people write in caps, that just means they got a hard on, right? We can't take them of their pleasure, right? You got to let people keep their stiffness, because one day it will all go away. One day your wieners will not work. After you're 45, it's like you're 40 years old, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 50. It's all gone, right? Skeptic pagan. Now everything is necessarily a curse. Now, right? When Christ appears, demons disperse. You don't wait around for Jesus to appear. Be Jesus, right? You have that responsibility. And this is, you could find the same methodology in all religions, like be Krishna, right? Be these realities. You're not separated from them. And when you learn to be that reality, you have the ultimate power in the universe, right? The keys of hell, his home when he became Lucifer. See, as I said, Lucifer is not a real word. Esoteric people, you have to understand, Lucifer was added to the Bible by a Christian monk in the 4th century. It was never in there. It's a made-up word, right? What is my pleasure, sir? Hellraiser, number 2. Not everything is a curse. Most things aren't. No. Sometimes your darkness is a healthy thing that challenges you, right? I wouldn't be who I am, speaking in the psychology of my experiences, without the dark things. It has made me a greater person. Carl Jung talked about your demons becoming angels, right? And certainly you could see that in certain people, right? The Creator is God, and he's never said his name was Jesus. You got his phone number? We want to know the facts here. How do people get rid of vampire entities that follow and curse? You give the vampire the neck. You allow the curse. That's the problem, is that you are convinced that you are curseable, that a vampire can take from you. The idea of the energy vampire is rooted in what you're doing with your shadow work, right? They're attracted to the materials you provide for them, right? This is a real thing, the idea of the energy vampire. You haven't done that work inside of yourself. You are providing the material for these beings. Yumi, Pokemon Master is here. What will the temperature be? It's hot as hell where I'm at. I'm in the middle of Florida, and we got heat advisories going off the chart here. I mean, I have my air conditioner running 24/7 at 72 degrees, and it gets up to 80 degrees in my house. I mean, it's really freaking hot right now in Florida. Some of the hottest weather we've ever had down here. The children of Yisrael, yeah, you have to understand, these religious entities don't give a shit if you're speaking in Hebrew or Aramaic. They just don't care, right? The fruit uses the stick as a chair. Ooh, the jester Hyro. Do vampires go poop and pee? I don't know. You'll have to do an anal cavity inspection to find out the truth. Yeah, Pokemon, you can catch them all. You know it's your destiny. Yumi Luna Rose, yeah. Yeah, you are the Pokemon person, right, on our Discord server, right? I think you found some other players for your Pokemon Go, right? People are turning 80. I use the name Lucifer, not Hela. Yeah, no one cares. The name is irrelevant, right? Vampires also poop and pee, yeah. Despite the popular. Am I a Freemason? I am a friend of Masons. I am not a Mason, yeah. The lore around the Nordic is super cool. Yeah, the Nordic lore is fun, right? I'm a big fan of runes. I love the fact that all the forms of divination that are out there, like tarot, the runes are rooted in a real mythology, a real wisdom tradition, which I think is beautiful, right? Am I gay? Yes, it's Thursday. I'm 100% homosexual. Tuesdays and Thursdays, gay. Yep. I'm acoustic. What does that mean? Do I like playing the certain forms of instruments? Are you a Lord? Yes, I am your Lord for $20. I will be your Lord. Yes, certainly. $20 will take care of that right away. What about Lilith? Now, Lilith is an ancient Mesopotamian deity, right? That's not good. She like devours children and shit, right? Now, the Lilith mythology has various forms throughout history. Now, like modern esoteric people, Lilith is like a champion of women's rights and stuff like that. You find a reference in the Bible, in the book of Isaiah, to the Lilith being a being of the desert, for instance. If you want a good history of Lilith, go to the YouTuber called Esoterica. He is a scholar. He will provide all the resources about Lilith, right? You teach seminars. If you chop it up with me, oh, looks like my moderator doesn't like your seminar. Seminar caller, seminar caller. Some of you remember that reference. Seminar callers. Yeah, your trolling is low key. Maybe you have a small penis. That often works. Disrobe heretics. Right now, everyone get naked with me. We'll do this together on the count of 3. You ready? 1. You ready? You're going to get naked with me? On the count of 3. 2, 3. The problem when I get naked, I turn invisible. So let me get my clothes back on for you. See, I had you all excited. Like, oh boy. Oh boy. Remember that wonderful film from the 2000s about sidekicks and heroes, right? The one of them could glow. He gets invisible, but he has to take his clothes off. You remember that? I think Kirk Douglas was in it. He was like a superhero father. No, it wasn't Kirk. It was Kurt Russell. I'm sorry. Oh man, have I played Waltz of the Wizard? No, tell us about that. Tell us about the Waltz of the Wizard. Where do we hold our energy? In your testicles, right? That's where the energy is. You know, top of the morning to you, JB. Good to have you here. And our good friend Blake is here. He's a fellow missionary. He saved lots of souls last night on our 7 Days to Die Christian server. Brother Blake here was leading the charge in the altar calls. Led a lot of people to the Lord last night. All these zombies came to the light. It was glorious, right? The soul winning we do. Re-robes, yeah, re-robes. Oh my goodness, yeah. Hip hip for Blake, yeah. He's quite the preacher man, yeah. Yeah, you enjoyed him last night. You enjoyed our good friend Blake last night, yeah. Haley, why are you being deleted? Are you keep repeating the same phrases over again? Can you tell us about your experiences rather than copying and pasting Jesus? Is there any substance behind your Christianity, or is it all copy and paste? Right? Perfect answer, Bart, and that is the truth. I could explain further, but I have a microphone. Please explain further how balls energy. Oh man. You know, I see humanity as an energy center, right? There's a certain place that people call the soul and stuff like that. I think in terms of Hesychism, there's an eye of the soul called the nous. That is the Greek word for it. That there's an energy center that connects you to a higher form of perception. And when you come into this world, all of those noetic energies are scattered as you try to survive in this world, right? And when you return to like places of silence, places of peace, those energies start going back and you begin to see, right? And that's what you have the spiritual disciplines that help you to do, like fasting and meditations and prayers and things like that. They all help that energy to return to its proper place, where your perception is at its highest point. Yeah, if you only love those who love you, what reward is in it? Damn it. Yeah, the Jesus obsession is out of control. It can be, yeah. Yeah, he came back already, damn it. Don't forget, my friends, go up to the like button. I'll be here for another 30 minutes for your entertainment leisure. Spiritual entertainment, 7 days a week. And then today, I think someone wants me to play Oblivion or something else. There was another game that was mentioned, Shadow of Mordor. That was another game that was mentioned. You loved to Iran? Yeah, that's where he was from, the Middle East. I'm not Muslim. Yeah. Well, love to all peoples, right? Love to all peoples. Before I found Christ, you were a bad man. Well, if I take Christ away, are you still going to be a bad man? Right? Are you truly good? If you are using your religion as an excuse not to do that inward work, right? What does that say about your religion? Just because you believe in an idea doesn't. Now, look at all these people that relapse at their Christianity. What do? They go back to being what they are. I mean, the idea of badness, where does it come from, right? Some of your behavior was inappropriate, but does that really define you, right? You made terrible decisions, but that doesn't have to define you, right? Jesus would see you as a valuable person, not because of what you've done, but because of who you are, right? Middle Eastern folklore speaks of a Redskins people. Interesting. There's a Holy Family was covered up in history. That's why the Knight Templars were killed and discovered later. I think the Knights Templar were killed because they were able to see wisdom, not just in Christianity. That there was a greater wisdom in the world, in the history of our world, and they were able to tap into some of those ancient traditions, and that was very threatening for the Catholic Church, right? The perennial philosophy, and that's why Masons were the targets of the Catholics, saying that Masons wanted to overthrow the church and stuff. They probably did because the church is terrible, right? Most Christians are bad people. Yeah. Oh, man. Let's see here. Nothing is good nor bad. Only thinking makes it so. Well, Ashley, there is such thing as evil in the world. The idea that if I were to do harm to you, that would certainly be bad. It's not a matter of how I want to perceive it. It certainly is terrible, right? There is evil in the world, and we should avoid it. Evil is something that harms another human being, right? That is a terrible thing that we can do, right? Now, when we're doing the evil, we're thinking we're doing a good thing. That's what makes it more terrible. Yeah. You came for releasing bad energy in your balls? Don't tell us how. Don't tell us how you are able to release your energies there. Oh, man. Bard is so wise. The Templars discovered the church is full of it, and they were burned for it. Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of legend around the Templars, but I think it really was that, their quest for loving God led them to a place to see that the way their religion was giving it to them was terrible, right? These people, you have to understand, they were on a quest, right? They were celibate men that dedicated themselves to God, right? And they were controlled and manipulated by a religion. And they realized at some point in their quest that this was wrong, right? And they began to disassociate themselves with that. And they paid the ultimate price, right? But thankfully, they continued on. Their traditions carried on through the Masonic lodges of the world. Without the lodge, human civilization would be a lot less than what we have today, right? America, for all of its problems, is still, founded in what Masonry brought to the world, synchronicities in terms of religions, right? That you can find wisdom in any religion, that no nation should be a Christian nation, for instance, that you should draw upon all resources. That's what freedom, this idea of freedom in the United States is not so you can just, I want to go stick my penis in a light socket today. Freedom is given to you to choose what is right. And the idea of the democratic reality of our human system is that people can work together to choose what is right and what is good. And that comes to us from Masonry. They are the reason we have. I love my country. I am very grateful, even though it still has a long way to go in development, right? But it's founded in the fires of liberty, as Benjamin Franklin once coined, right? Dr. Mantis Toboggan, good to see you, our good friend. Little House on the Prairie. Yeah, that's an interesting show, right? I was just looking at that show just the other day. It came up in my feed for whatever reason. That's interesting that you mentioned that. D's Nuts is hungover. Well, that's what am I supposed to do about that? The Freeman from Dune. Yeah. Tapeworms can't live in the desert, or horsehair worms, which is why what Moses was doing. What the hell does that mean? What does that got to do with anything we just talked about, right? Grovel, not gravel, damn it. Oh, man. You look like an ancient Viking warlock. Yeah, I make love like one, too. Give me $20 and you'll find out the secrets of ancient warlock Vikingdom. Dune is a good show, right? I like the new Dune films. I don't know how you feel about them, but I watched the original one. The original one was good and incomplete, right? Now, there's been a few series of Dune as a TV series. The best Dune series comes from the early 2000s on the Sci-Fi Channel. There was three different, or was it two? There was two or three different series that you start out with the first, the guy, Lord Atreides or whatever, then his children, and then so on and so forth. It was a beautiful series. I remember watching what happened to the hero, the protagonist in it. If you follow the books, it's a Greek tragedy, right? You have the great tragedies of ancient Greece, where the good guy doesn't win, and you're left sad, right? If some of you will never watch this or read the books, but basically, he loses the love of his life. He goes into self-exile. He becomes blind, right? It's really a tragedy to see all of this stuff he achieved is gone, right? You want the hero to win. The hero doesn't win, right? His children continue to be divided. I mean, it's a very tragic story of Dune. Yeah, there's some good actors in the Dune series, right? That was nice of the current Dune to give a cameo to some of the older actors, right? I'm looking forward. There's one more coming out, right? Another good series on HBO. It has to do with there's a Dune series that has to do with like the religion of Dune. That is well done. If you see it, you can get some context, because these people, they were at war with AI, and there's an interesting context to it, right? You are a son of the devil. Yes. So what? Spoiler alert. Yeah. Sorry for the spoilers, my friends. Spice is a reference to parasites, the biggest parasites. Yeah. I mean, there's all kinds of symbols that you could find in it. That's what makes Dune so powerful. The best films draw upon symbols, right? That's what makes them so powerful and memorable, is when the people who make these films and books help you to connect through the symbols, right? The lore, JJ, that's exactly what you say. Not calling him a troll, I'm saying he's just joking around here. Who's joking around? We love good jokes here. You're high in salt, which probably wasn't good for the worms. I don't know what that means. Yeah. You found out you like Bob's Burgers. Oh, man. Spice is a metaphor for cyber salad. That's why it's blue. Very interesting. Very interesting. Yeah. Christians versus basic personality. Oh my goodness. I'm just a basic personality now. Oh man, I need to do a better job. You want to see my penis? Will that get it going? I want to be beyond the basic personality. The Expanse series is based on the books of... Yeah, I haven't seen that yet. I heard it's well done, right? One of the best... So I'll have to watch that one, The Expanse, if it's that well done, right? I'm really enjoying the House of the Dragon. That's really good, right? The House of the Dragon, I think it does a better job than its predecessor, right? Because it's not all about screwing every episode. So there's more in political intrigue and stuff. They still have the screwing and stuff, but that was ridiculous in Game of Thrones, right? Medieval bird mask, yeah. Archer is better than Bob's Burgers. Oh man, The Expanse was also. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing it. That's certainly on the menu. The Expanse, right? Hero might not even be what you think it is. It's a sandwich, an earl, or a professional in medicine. Oh wow, we're getting the lore of the sandwiches here. Look at that. Don't forget, my friends, like button. You see it right there. Help a bot out. I'm going to be here for 20 minutes or so, and then I'll be back to play some video games with you later today. I'll be playing some video games with you. Let's see. Bob's Burgers is amazing. We must be accepted by the Galactic Federation. Yeah. Do I do debates? No, debating is for children. I don't participate in debates. Yeah. Game of Thrones, shagging across the Seven Kingdoms. Yeah. Yeah. The Night of the Seven Kingdoms, that was really well done too. That was enjoyable, right? Because you don't know if he's really a knight or not to the whole thing, right? You're left with questions, right? That was an interesting theme that they brought into that, right? Smiling Friends is the best adult. My young kids were watching that. That's an adult film? I better tell them not to watch it. All I go is there's all these strange cartoon characters. We're watching Smiling Friends. Oh man! Now you're in trouble. Smiling Friends. You are watching that. That's an adult show. They just told me.
I don't remember.
All right. Let's see here. Potion Sheller. This is no time for games. I'm going into battle and need your strongest potions now. Well, I mix potions. I can brew you an ale. That's the best I can do. Am I Jewish? How did you know? Was it the Star of David? Did that give it away? Yeah. You love Game of Thrones? Yeah. That was a tragedy, right? That's based... Everyone was complaining about the end, but no one can stop talking about it. That's the power of tragedy, right? When you bring it into a book or film, it doesn't work out the way you want, right? Oh, let's see here. You have hives? Oh shit. Yeah. Yeah, thank you for telling me, doctor. You heard one of my kids. I don't remember. Right? He doesn't remember. He is trying to play innocent here. The Lord loves you all. Thank you, Drew. Don't shush the goblins. They'll shush you. You went to a Metalocalypse concert and there was no moshing. Oh, no moshing? Really? Yeah. Why is debating for children? Haven't the greater minds debated throughout history? Well, that's the idea of a good debate amongst colleagues and friends. That has a context. You want to debate your Christianity with me because that's how you get your life, right? That's how you find meaning in life. That's what children do. Christian apologists and Muslim apologists and atheistic apologists, they're all like little children. They have no life, right? When you're with peers having a contest, that's one thing. But all of these apologists today on YouTube, they're all like little children trying to find meaning in life, right? That's why I don't play those games. I used to be a Christian apologist, and I realized that was all bullshit. Yeah. Let's see here. Triggered Christian count. Yeah. Good to see you. Whatever your name is there, I can't read your name. What the hell language is that? That is an interesting form of script you're using there. This is demonic, by the way. Yes, I am a demon. Yeah, from the third layer of hell. What gave it away? Was it the horns on my penis? Was that what gave it away there? Look at, now you're insulting me. You're come on talking about your Christianity, and you're saying I have no life. That makes me want to join your church, right? You have to understand, I used to be a minister. And if I were to go around insulting people, nobody would have joined my church. You cannot be an asshole with your religion and expect people to join. You are an infant in terms of your religion. You're using it to find meaning by destroying other people with it. I mean, you need to grow up and really follow the way rather than smearing it in people's faces, right? You have no life, you're a fool. Well, why are you here? You are benefiting from the fool, are you not? What does that make you? A little bit different than a fool, more like a dumbass, right? I don't want to debate. I don't want to see debate as a Christian. I'm simply asking you if you would back up your beliefs and debate. I don't have beliefs. I'm an entertainer. There's nothing to back up. I don't give a shit if you accept my presentation or not. I entertain all people. I am not a child where I need to back up my beliefs. I mean, that's infantile behavior to me. Will you back up your beliefs? You know, that's the problem with Christianity today. Everyone's believing, no one's living. When you are living it, there's nothing to back up. People see it and they want it for themselves. Maybe that's what you need to be doing. You're doing next to your my kid. I'm in their bedroom, so they come in and out. Yeah, they come in and out. I have lots of children, so I'm not immune from their presence. So he had to go to the restroom here, which I'm right next to. You're promoting Satan? Prove it. Prove it. You are violating your commandment. You should not bear false witness. You are slandering me. I've never promoted Satan. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. You are breaking your own rules. Yeah, only God judges, not you, asshole. Yeah, why are you judging? You are not God. Yeah. The rabbit goes in the hole. Donkey Dingus is here. We had Donkey Kong on earlier, and now we have a proper form of donkey, right? You always attack. I'm just asking a question. You're not asking a question. I am exposing your true purpose, and you don't have the balls to admit it, that you're here for a one-sided conversation. You're not interested in what I'm doing here. You're only interested in yourself and pushing your ideas on others. That's why you're really here. And I'm sorry you find that. I was very courteous in articulating it to you. You find it as an attack because it's true. Oh, man, what are we at here? Join the church of the Black Klolok. The Metacarpoclus is here. Ask yourself why it is called Umbrella Corp. Yeah, it's all there. Yeah, that's a satanic pentagram. Yes, it is. Satan is coming through it. Come forth, Beelzebub. Come forth. Come out of the pentagram. Yes, the Christians, they want to see you. They want to touch your beard. Come on out. Yeah. Slayky. How do you feel about Argentina's behavior in the World Cup? I think what's his name? Spoke it well about, the great actor who played, what did he play? The guy who used motherfucker all the time in his shows, right? What was his name, that actor? That's what he is known for. He was a Jedi, snakes on a plane. His name's left my Samuel Jackson. You can find all the wisdom that he had to say about it, right? And he's right. The gay wizard, yeah. Gay sorcerer is different. Gay sorcerer. You just found your stream, my guys. Summoning Satan to the pentagram. Yes, I am. Satan's coming. Beelzebub is here. Coming through the grate. Come forth, O dark Lord. Come forth. Your followers are waiting here. Oh, this is Beelzebub. You have summoned me. What do you wish of your master? Hurry, speak to him. He is controlling my body right now. It's Beelzebub. Get your wishes out fast, quickly. Oh, man. I am Beelzebub. What do you wish of me? Oh, I am speaking to you now. You have called me. I am here. Eat the demons. Help. Where's my Christian friends? No one asked him any questions. He left, right? You had your chance with Beelzebub, and now he's gone, right? Do not type, and he won't attack. Well, Beelzebub wasn't going to attack you. He was going to grant your wishes, right? That's why he came here. The mountain men of God. Here I am. There you are. The mountain man of God is here. Why the F not? Good to see you, my friend. Now I got to deal with some fighting here. No. Relax. I'm doing a stream. We'll find it afterwards. I need you to be quiet right now. Put the television on, please. All right. I'm almost at the end here, my friends. I got to take my kids out to do some lawn work today. Which finger is your favorite? You like putting your index finger up your ass. Look at you. Not bashful about it at all. Yeah. I work at a Stop and Shop. Devil dogs from him. What is a Stop and Shop? Is that like a where I can get some reefers and stuff? Kateri, you come in peace this time? Good. We won't have to moderate you today, right? I can't save anyone, though. I know a guy, though. Yeah. Well, save my soul, please. I need saving. What's up, Art? How is being a wizard going today? I'm a sorcerer. Damn it, Daryl. A sorcerer and wizard are not the same. Wizards use tomes. Sorcerers draw that magic from within them. And for me, it's all that gay magic, right? Beelzebub, the great destroyer that was locked on a chain. Yeah, what kind of God keeps his devils on chains, right? Yeah. Greetings, most blessed one. Good to see you. Filler for Casper has given the gift of membership. Thank you, Casper. 1979. Now, all of you people here, you have access to our Discord server now. There will be a members-only tab where you can go to and access our Discord. Welcome to the community, my friends. Yeah, glad to have you here. That was such a nice thing, Casper, to share the gift of membership with people today. I was just ringing you up. You're not a wizard, but a sorcerer. That's right. You know it. How do you rub-a-dub-dub? Only in a tub. That's how you do it, with two other men at the most. That works out well. I look like a cultist. Well, I lead a cult. You can be a cult leader and be a sorcerer at the same time, right? It's not difficult. I mean, I am a man of many hats, right? You mock, oh great God. Yes, I do. I mock your God. Look at, nothing's happening to me. I'm mocking your God. Where's all the thunder and the lightning? No, the ceiling is falling. The ceiling is full. Oh, shit. Oh, it just missed me. Maybe I'll use 2 fingers next time. Give you the sign of the cross. Right there. There it is. The sign of the cross to you and your evil God. Latasha, our good friend, hope you are doing well. What does the great one? This is what I do for a living. Represents the warlock light of dawn. Okay. What's my favorite music group or band? Well, that's a difficult question because it always changes. I always go back to Led Zeppelin at some point, right? That music is magical to me, Led Zeppelin. But I mean, I listen to electronic dance music all the time. It all depends on what mood I'm in, right? The Tav, a curse symbol, the mark of Cain on his penis. Yes. How do I join the Discord? Go to the join button there. Buy me a cup of coffee, and a members only tab will appear on my page. You go to the tab. It'll say like videos, posts, so on and so forth, members. And there will be a link there where you can join the Discord. You have to buy me a cup of coffee. If you show up here every day, you're bound to get a free subscription some way, right? But I make a living doing this, so it's important that I do have at least someone buying me a coffee, in order for me to keep doing this. Am I breathing through my mouth? I do breathe through my mouth, but unfortunately, you are one of the unique people that has such a talent of breathing through your ass. That's how you're talking to us now. I can interpret your lip movement there. Can I associate with Hell from the Great One? Oh, of course. Hell Girl, our favorite UK Satanist, is here. Christian, save Hell Girl. She needs salvation. Please, save her. Look at her. Look at Hell Girl. Save her from certain doom. She's on her way. She is the consort of Beelzebub, right? She needs your salvation before it is too late. She's bringing all kinds of dark powers into the world. She is the mother of the Antichrist. You need to save her soul, Christian friends. You're going to start chicken next time you grab a cup of coffee? Yeah. He forgot about the future to roast that dude. Yeah, always roasting, always roasting. Roasting is what I do for a living. You can live off the coffee. Yeah, that would be quite the lifestyle, right? Repent and you will be saved, Helga. Look, Seth is going to save you. Give her the good word, Brother Seth. She is all kinds of diabolical. She is the high priestess of a satanic temple. And she is, they do all kinds of sex orgies and things there. You really need to speak to her. She is lost. Yes. What kind of environment is this? One where people need salvation, like Hell Girl here. She's a complete heathen. Save her, Christians. You tried living off coffee, gave you high blood pressure. I can only imagine. I can only imagine, my friends. Oh, look at that. We got the goat there. We got the goat. Yep, always the goats, my friend. Thank you. This is blasphemous. I know, save her. You need to save her. All of that Satanism. I feel like becoming a Satanist now. She has got a dark influence on us here in the chat. I mean, I feel like doing all kinds of diabolical things, like going to my neighbor and exposing my genitals. I mean, all kinds of dark thoughts were being influenced now by Hell Girl here. Yeah, she was in the new Hellraiser. Did you see it? The female pinhead? That was her, coming out of the depths of hell, causing all kinds of temptations, right? Yeah, save her soul. Look at, yes, she wants to be saved. She is tired of sacrificing to the devils. Maybe you have a better offer for her. Yeah. Tell her Jesus Christ is Lord. Maybe that will help, right? Yeah, spam her with your religion. That's a great tactic. Maybe she'll listen after you annoy the shit out of her for a day or two. Just keep putting it over and over again in the chat. Yeah, annoy the shit out of people into the kingdom of God. You just reported this channel. Oh no. Oh no, what's YouTube going to do now? I get reported every day. I mean, it's really ridiculous. What did I get reported for this time? For talking about my penis? Was that it? I don't know. God will make you pay. Yeah, right there. To your God. Right there. To your God. I'm not afraid of your God. I got to break up a fight again. All right, you are causing all kinds of problems. Off of your machines. Off of your machines. Max, I want you to go into the garage until I'm done with my show. Now, I'm almost done. All right? All right, I had to break up a fight there, my friends. We are almost at the end of time here. And some of you didn't get to see my rabbits this morning when I came on, so I want to share that with you. All right, hold on a moment. Let me share these beautiful creatures with you. These adorable, adorable creatures right here with you. Let me get rid of my green screen here. You will fall in love with these diabolical critters here that lead you into all kinds of debauchery. All right, see, look at that. He's a dark bunny, right, from the pit of hell, right there. You see all of his, he is all charred from the hellfires. Right there he is. You see how adorable he is? Look at that. He is sweet as sin right there. Oh, he is such an adorable creature. Look at him. You see how adorable he is? Look at him. He is such a beautiful creature, right? Beautiful creature. Oh, look at that. See, all these people love you, right? And let me show you the madam here who keeps them all busy all the time. She's the one in charge here. Look at that nose there. This is Madam Rabbit there. She's looking at you all. She's staring into your souls here. Look at that bunny nose. Mrs. Bunny, what do you have to say to all of your fans here? Right, look at that little cute little nose right there. You see it? That little bunny nose there. She's adorable, right? She's a beautiful animal. Look at that. You see that? Look at that little nose. Look at that cute little nose there. She's a beautiful creature right there. Rabbit Cam Live, my friends. Now, I have a whole playlist called Bunny Cam, where you could see my rabbits, and I have one for my tortoises as well, called Tortoise Cam. You could see my beautiful critters in action right there. There's something. She's looking at you right now. She's like, "Why are all these people staring at me? Why are all these people staring at me?" The bunny love here. The bunny love. She is really, really fluffy. Her look at her poofy mane here. She's like a lion. You see that? All that. That's called a Dunlop. All female rabbits have a huge one under their necks usually. Yes, she's an adorable creature there for your entertainment leisure, my friends, as we come to a conclusion of our show. Now, I'm going to be back later today to play some video games with you. You could tell me on Discord what you want me to play. Someone wanted Shadow of Mordor, an older game. Another person wanted me to play Oblivion Remastered. So there's all kinds of games I could be playing. Probably around 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll crack into that. I don't think I'm going to be around this evening because my wife's getting out of work early. But say goodbye, everyone. Mr. Bunny, say goodbye to all of your fans here. Have a great rest of your day, friends.